Let's move on. Let's do this. Yes, I would like to stop simulating. Tristan, buddy. Oh my God. Don't you fucking go to the Yankees. Don't you Jacoby Ellsbury me. Four-year deal. Get it back to 20.7 with a player option. Where does that put us? Same. Okay, he wants more money. So four-year deal, 20.7. Let's go to 21.5 with a player option. That only puts us into third. The other teams are offering more money and more term. 22.5, four-year deal, player option. That doesn't even get us into first. Oh my God. We might lose Tristan Casas. We might. We do have Johnny McMahon and Bill Patel as backup options, but Tristan Casas might walk. $22 million a year. Was actually lower than what I offered him before. Whoops. What about $23 million a year, 4 years player option? $24 million a year, 4 years player option. That gets us over the Yankees. $25 million a year. That's pretty fucking pricey. 4 years of the player option. $25.5 million a year, 4 years in a player option. Still has us in second. Oh, this is getting pricey. $26 million a year, 4 years with the player option. He does want term, and I'm not willing to give him it. In case he starts to fall off the face of the earth. His ideal salary is $21 million. I'm going to have to offer like $27.5. Well, we're going to get great compensation when he becomes a Cub. Great compensation. Oh boy, because it's going to cost $28 million a year. If I back out really quickly. He wants term. He wants security, which I do not want to give him. Again, a max contract is $35 million a year. We're having to offer about $7 million over value. Oh goodness, he wants term. He does. He's fresh off of his best season to date too. I think it'd have to be $30 million for 4 years with a player option. Even he's gone. He's gone, man. He's gone. $30 million for 4 years with an opt-out, and he still likes the Cubs offer more. A 5-year deal, the ideal salary is $19.8 million. 5-year deal, player option. Jesus, how much more am I going to have to pay you? What if we go back up to $25 million? 5-year deal with a player option. He wants to leave. That says it all right there. That says it all right there. Tristan wants to leave. This is what I was worried about. First base wise, again, there was nobody good enough to replace him. First base, we do have Johnny McMahon and Bill Patel. Johnny's only 27. He's a starter caliber. We just don't know if he's actually that good. Vaughn's unqualified. His overall could plummet, though, at his age, is the issue. That's the big issue. Yeah, he's 32. I thought he was a little bit older. 27 home runs, 87 RBIs. Yeah. I don't know. Vaughn's not a guarantee to be any better than who we have. Hello, Crash Andrews. Tristan Casas. A 5-year deal at $25 million per with a player option was what we offered. 27 and a half, 5 years player option. He does not want to be here. He doesn't. We're going to lose Tristan Casas, and that puts a big wrinkle into our plans here. He doesn't want to be here. We simply can't compete with that Cubs offer. We're going to let him go. So Tristan Casas will be leaving, and we will get good compensation from the Cubs, and hopefully this is a good year for first baseman. Like I said, Andrew Vaughn, I don't think we could even compete on a 1-year deal. I mean, he does only want $6 million. But again, we have to hope that he improves. Whereas another alternative, let me double check McMahon, could be if we let Johnny McMahon be the starter. If we let Johnny McMahon be the starter and he turns out and he develops. He only has 95 career at bats. We don't really know how good he's going to be. But man, we'd have immense contract control on McMahon. McMahon's a question mark, but so is Vaughn. Vaughn might have the ratings, but he hasn't been significantly better. I was waiting to see if Casas would be signed. That's true. He is an 80 overall. It's not like he's a scrub. In terms of signings, we got the closer, John Sabell, to an 11-year deal. Fantastic. We also brought in that outfielder, Keith Lockhart. Marco Salugo, DeAndre McDougal. Not bad. Not bad. Tristan Casas defects to the New York Yankees. It looked like he was dead set on being a Cub. 6 years, $21.2 million per. I offered him a hell of a lot better of a deal than that, and he said no. You could argue if I had left my offer in, would he have perhaps accepted it? But it looked like there was just no shot of him coming back. So maybe I could have left that deal in if he did. If that was the offer the Yankees had on the table and he chose them over the Cubs, I should have left my offer in. That does mean we're going to get some good compensation picks. But Tristan Casas goes to the New York Yankees. However, it's not all bad news, as we do manage to keep shortstop Marcelo Meyer. So it's not going to happen twice. We had our big shortstop and first baseman hit free agency. First baseman leaves, shortstop stays. All right. Just wow, though. Arbitration-wise, Graceffo I don't have to worry about yet. We still have a couple of dudes who have to accept contracts. We got to go to November 23rd because, again, I don't think... Oh, Graceffo. Graceffo. Needs to be... Oh, he is on the 40-man. What? Players you could lose. Oh, I was on arbitration still. Whoops. Yeah, nobody else for 40-man. We should lose. Miguel Blay has stuck around with the team. He accepted the qualifying offer, and so did Chase DeLauder. Jimenez is back as well. Fuck. Both right fielders came back. They'll be here for 1 year at $20 million, 22.9, which we can afford. Yeah, the goal is going to be to try to trade them this season. All right, we got no one to worry about arbitration-wise. Contract-wise, we still got 3 dudes that we're waiting for. None of them are amazing. Available budget is now $57.7 million. Yeah. All right, we should be good to just move on. Kevin Parada, catcher we were looking at, he goes to the Rays on a 5-year deal. Gavin Williams off to the Marlins. 40-man set, we should be fine. While the Yankees are going for it, they acquire O'Neal Cruz in exchange for Oswald Peraza and Jose Devers. Yankees are going for it. Jake, what's up? We haven't simmed the season yet. We couldn't go through this offseason last night. We didn't have time. So we are going through it now. We just lost first baseman Tristan Casas to the New York Yankees. He was a qualified free agent, though. So it's not all bad. It's not all bad. We do have to take somebody off of the 40-man. It's going to be second baseman Valdez. We can update our trade block, and we're going to, and see if we can do something right now. So, catcher could be a position of need. Blank and Kim are both kind of neck and neck for the position. We could give up Ono or Kincaid. I don't think we'll get anything for Ronaldo, but it is going to be worth having Ronaldo on roster. Let's put these two on the block. First base-wise, obviously we got to hold on to both of them. We'll put Martin Webster on the block. Maybe he'll still be worth something. For the hell of it, catcher, first base. Second base, both Bush and York on the block because we have Torrero and Baez in the system and a brand new second baseman who's not currently listed there. Which also could mean that, you know, hey, put Baez and Torrero on the block to see what you could get for him. Third base definitely needs to be factored in. We do still have Michael Bush, yeah. So hopefully he'll be a decent trade piece for us. Dave Cole looks okay. We'll put Logan on the block. We'll put Maloney on the block. Shortstop-wise, no one we can really put. Let's put Miguel Dew on the trade block. Prado's nothing special. We'll put Lockhart there. Lugo. Kemp's nothing special. Do we have anybody else? No. Enright, DeLauder, and Blay. I don't want to give up on Scruggs, but to be honest, we'll see if we get a good offer for him. I don't feel like we have to move out any pitchers right now. Pepio and Medina are both going to be let go of anyway. So, in terms of what we're looking for, though, again, we did not need a shortstop. We did not need outfielders. I can add 2 more spots. Let's go starters and relievers just to see what's up. And that'll be the deal. So we'll see if we get any offers in this offseason. Arbitration-wise, we're not offering anybody. And contract-wise, it's just Edwards, who's 29, and Nunn, who's 24. If they don't want to accept, well, I don't want to lose them for nothing, so let's give them an increase in pay. It's going to be a really interesting draft now because of those compensation picks. The Yankees offer us a deal. Did I just say no? I think I just accidentally said no. Whoops. Blue Jays offer us a deal. Gabriel Moreno for Nick York. I do wonder what the Yankees would have offered because the thought is Casas. Moreno's in decline at 31, man. Nope. I'd rather keep Nick York than do that. Do not stop simulating. I do need to clear somebody else off the 40-man before the Rule 5, so it will be Jimmy Prado and Durbin Feltman. Transactions does not tell you declined offers, unfortunately. Yankees. They want Sam Torrero. That's not happening, especially given that Urias is 34. Not a chance in hell. Marlins. Martin Webster for Sixto Sanchez, but Sixto's in pretty sharp decline. That's a no. Right now, we're getting offered nothing but garbage. We lose Jimmy Prado on waivers to Philadelphia. That's not a big deal at all. Blue Jays. Fuck. I'd love to trade Chase DeLauder, but that's not going to happen for Moreno. Cubs. Abraham Baez for Luis Torrens, who is 34. Absolutely not. Blue Jays. Torrero for Moreno. Absolutely not. Marlins, Maloney for Sixto. Absolutely not. These trade offers are brutal. DeLauder for Torrens. No. Baez for Moreno. Ono for Sanchez. Absolutely not with these. Kincaid for Sixto. No. Teams are just trying to drop off their garbage. 32-year-old Rafael Marchand. No. Cubs, Miguel Blay for Zach Gallen. How bad is he at this point? 74. Nick York for Torrance. Yankees, Nick York for Urias again. No. Miguel Dew for Zach Gallen. No. Blue Jays signed Diego Cartaya, who was the top catcher. They also get second baseman Miguel Vargas. A brutal trade from the Cubs. We go to the Rule 5. Pick number 14. We do lose Corey Lutz to Cleveland, which is fine. It's not a major loss. Nate Logan, Chauncey Ball, we traded away. Do they have anybody that we're overly interested in? It looks like the answer is going to be no. The division significantly improved, yeah. Well, I mean, especially, too, we directly lose Tristan Casas. That's not easy. That is not easy. We could take Salgado again. We definitely took him in the Rule 5 last year, and then we just let him go because he wasn't that good. Matt Ullman used to be ours at the bottom of that list. This isn't looking too good. You got Bryce Gold at second base that we do not need. Not looking like we're going to need anybody. For you. Shout out to, I'm going to go with number 9 there. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in to exciting Rule 5 draft content. We're good. There's nobody that we need. Let's abstain. And Boucher, Denny Blackman. So we're going to roll through again. There we go. All right. So nothing for the Rule 5. Still some big free agents who have yet to go anywhere. We do get a trade. Cade Cavalli for Vidal Brujan. So an exchange of veterans. Of course, Tampa. Very good last year. Yuri Perez. The Astros got him. At $15 million, will he be worth it? Overall wise, the answer is yes. Statistically, the answer is absolutely not. Jose Suarez off to the Padres. Andrew Vaughn to the Rays. Oh my God. So the Yankees signed Casas. The Blue Jays and Rays are both improving. The only benefit is that Baltimore hasn't done much. Miguel Dew for Marchand. No. Aiden Wright. There's Baltimore. Taking the risk on Aiden Wright. Good age, good overall, but statistically sucked. That's a real make or break deal for them. Nico Horner on his way to Texas. The AL just keeps getting better. Colson Montgomery, the top third baseman, he goes to Washington. Alex Verdugo returns to Detroit. Team you won a World Series MVP with. Michael Kopech on his way to the Giants. Guardians acquire Victor Robles for Charlie Azzopardi and Sammy Hernandez. Decent little deal there. Cleveland, you didn't like any of our outfielders? Justin Crawford goes to the Mets. Andrew Painter to the Rays. Another pitcher where age and overall are great, but his numbers have sucked. Harry Ford, one of those top catchers, he goes to the Giants as well. California in the AL East is just going for it. Giants get Walker Buehler. Colorado brings in a shortstop. Cubs offer us another trash bag trade. Gary Carpenter, left fielder, goes to the Twins. Yankees offering us trash. James Outman on his way to the Rockies, now 33 years old. Trash deal from the Cubs. Blue Jays. Out of here with the same trades. Brendan Rodgers, former Liverpool manager, on his way to Kansas City. Jonathan India also goes to Detroit. Luis Renfigo with the Astros. Byron Buxton to Atlanta. Cedric Mullins to Toronto. Oh, my God. Blue Jays, man. Determined to be good. Another offer for Sixto Sanchez. No. Torreira for Torrens. No. Torreira for Moreno. No. Sixto for Webster. No. Dew for Marchand. No. DeLauder for Torrens. No. Ono for Sixto. No. York for Urias. No. Blade for Gallen. No. And we get the spring training. Thank God, because the AI were just sending us garbage left and right. Oh, boy. Johnny McMahon. This is about to be a very, very important season for you, sir.